Greetings, traveler.
All right, guys. So again, for those of you who might, be new here or haven't seen this before, I like to watch high-level player games. It's a bit of a mix between entertainment, but also just learning. So I try to take games that are cool, but there's also stuff for me to learn from. So now we are watching a Mech Naga pirate, Quill Undead, takes on us Dormu. XQN also has the names off. He has the names of the heroes here, so he doesn't have the player names. That's interesting. I wonder if that is like a bit more anti-sniping, so there's no satisfaction of seeing your own name. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, or he's just like, you're just another name to me, I don't care. XQN is rank 1 Europe quite often. Now he's coming back from a bit of a break, so he's catching up on the ranks. But yeah, this man has been rank 1 Europe more than anyone else, I would say. Sliders is up there, but XQN has just held that title for so long. So I might do that myself, I don't know. Or just like, you don't know. So he's thinking whether he wants to level straight away. He might be alt-tabbed or something, I'm not sure. Yeah, mouse is not moving. Okay, there we are. Yeah, I think he was just reading chat or whatever. So leveling gives him the prize, gets to roll. Ooh, Seer gives him coin, that's sweet. Rolling first actually worked out really well. Freezing for the Crabmobile here, and then probably the Undead for Reborn. That's quite solid. The Undead for Reborn is also nice with his hero powers. He can farm that easier. Damn, we actually lose because of positioning. That's such a small thing, but that's tough to see. Lurker nice here. Usually you buy the 3/2 if it's turn 3. You just get so much out of it. And you don't really want to power level, which means you want to stay on 2 and buy stuff. And if you want to buy stuff, the Reborn is solid. It's gonna pass on it. Wow, okay. I still just have this memory of Jeef telling me, oh yeah, on turn 3 this thing is sick. So I buy that thing on turn 3. Not always, but let's say like 8 out of 10 or so, maybe 9 out of 10. Gets economy though, definitely not bad. He does already have tempo with the Crabmobile, right? The Lurker with the Surf, so we'll see. Buy one on turn 3. The Reborn Undead that makes Reborns in the shop. He can still pick that up and roll, but he wants to level for his prize here. All right, he has tier 2 prize. Wait, you level on this turn. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I mixed my turns up. I thought you didn't level on this turn, but it's turn 4 and it upgrades on turn 4, so it makes sense that he doesn't go for the Reborn, because if you want to level, you can't guarantee that you're just buying the Reborn. Probably taking Caretaker here, yeah. And he's just gonna hold Time Thief for when he fights, hopefully, the Bran here. Well, he fights the Bran, but the Bran with the Bran instead of just the Bran. Yeah. So we could get a really cheeky Bran here early. That would be so cool. That's also good awareness of who you're fighting in the lobby. Actually taking a moment to check, okay, who's up against me. He does take the loss, some bad hits here and there, but if he steals a Bran, that's more than made up for. Even more than happy to cash in. All right, moment of truth. Oh, is that a turn 5 Bran for free? I believe it is. So plays the auto accelerator because it's free, and then you can just upgrade your board if you want to. I think he's still leveling, right? So I wouldn't really, yeah, playing volumizers is more tempo here. Probably a 4-drop, I don't know. Coin is fine, maybe coin is fine. He can go for Chef's Choice here with coin. He can roll with coin, but roll is weird because then you'd have to hit like a sick battle cry to make up for that. Reef Explorer is no longer in the game. I think coin and Chef is okay, but Discover 4-drop's also fine. Yeah. Coin and go for the Chef. And then roll Chef something. Chef and Undead, I guess. A mech. Oh, well. Sure. Hey, that works, man. That's more tempo. That is a little awkward sometimes when you level and you have perfect gold and then you get the coin and you're like, now I'm gonna float a gold. And sometimes it's just correct to take it and float a gold because then you get a gold for the rest of the game. But it feels weird, so you want to use it. I've definitely misplayed because of that, where I'm like, I have to use it. And then I take something else and make a weird play, or yeah. All right, but minus 10 here. Yeah, I mean, that tends to happen if you get a brand for free. So pretty sick. If you are strong, Time Warp Elise is generally the pick because you can get much stronger, but it just takes a while. Oh, ShadyBunny's raiding. I swear I didn't know that. Oh, that's funny. This was yesterday evening then, right? Yeah, he started his stream when I ended my stream. Mom, get the camera. That's me. All right, so we're power leveling to 5 because we are quite healthy. And it's still early. We can only take 10. And now we can roll a golden 5-drop with the Elise. He also has 2 extra gold per turn. And he has a free reroll from his hero power. So it's cool to see him push the tier 5 here. If you are ahead enough of the curve, you can just do that and build a ridiculous lead. I do that sometimes, but not always. So it's good to be reminded of that here. Like, hey, actually check, can you get away with a super fast tier? Like, sure, you'll take 10, but you've remained quite healthy up to that point, and you're already ahead of the curve in terms of economy and stuff. All right, so we take our 10. Yeah, but this was a tough board to beat. Lots of reborn, just high tempo. Photobomber. There's no beasts. I don't think you can photobomb. All right, one more for a golden. I don't think you buy tree because you just get golden. Hallelujah. All right, lasso. Yep. Okay, Nala. It's Nala. Nala is insane now because he has golden shipment. He has the lasso. This is just a Nala angle now, but he's getting golden cards as well here. Yeah, roll for a golden, and oh, he gets no money. Golden Leroy. There was a golden Titus there too. Golden Titus, he could have gotten... What's a tier 6 Deathrattle? Apexis? Is that the only one? Okay, he gets 5 drops with that. Cool. I mean, it doesn't matter. He didn't hit the Titus. Gets the metal dispenser here. He already has a few guys. Ooh, Shell Collector is not a terrible freeze here. I think with Elise you roll, but he has golden shipment. So Shell Collector's super... Okay, well, you freeze that. That's sick. Panda could be like golden touch, and like if he levels Hamul or some shit, right? Dave, thank you so much for the prime. Free brand and golden shipment, yeah. So this is what I talked about, where he was ahead of the curve and now he's just snowballing that lead, where he might still take 10 here because the opponent is just a monster, but his economy is in such a ridiculous spot now where he already has golden shipment plus brand, and with that golden Elise he is bound to find something to make use of all that money to get strong, because that's what he's looking for right now, right? He's trying to get strong behind all that money. Okay, we're not even taking the full 15 here. Oh, we're still on turn 7, never mind. That's only 10. We would have started going photobomber. We don't have beasts in. Photobomber's not viable without beasts. All right, we are going to 6. Discover a 7 drop? He's quickly checking what's in. This is where Hearthstone Deck Tracker is so much easier and faster to check, bro. Like, he has Deck Tracker even, right? You can just go over here, click the 7s, and you get a full list. You don't have to click the list and then, like, try to find the thing to scroll and scroll. All right, he has a Stitch, though. Stitch definitely opens up some doors. This might be Seer for money. It's either that or the... Yeah, it's still early enough that money matters more. Yeah, he's taking that now for... Ooh, that's a triple. Okay, so he has to sell a bunch of stuff off his board. Then he plays the Undead. Yeah, that was actually a really fast pick. I would have probably oiled. Big surprise. Big surprise. Shore Marauder could get him strong. Man, this is so weird. He has Tethys for money, but there is Apexis. Yeah, I kind of like the Apexis because he has that second guy in the shop, right? Volumizer. See, this is where XQN also just really... Like, I might have just gone Tethys on autopilot there. But spectating is obviously a lot easier than having to play it yourself. And now that I have this, like, overview of his situation... He is on 18 health. He already has some volumizers. He already has the Stitch. So this is more obvious to me now when I have this full overview. Like, oh, if he just goes Apexis, there's a reasonable chance he won't take damage this turn. And then he stays on 18. That's far better. Whereas if he plays Tethys on the board, he's so far away from getting strong still, right? He would need to get that Shore Marauder in combination... Right, he has one Shore Marauder, but he would need to get like the pirate that AoE buffs. It's essentially a very awkward transition. It might not even happen next turn, and then he's just straight dead. And even if he gets it next turn, he might not scale enough and still dead. So him seeing like, oh wait, I can just play Apexis on the board right now, be very good. Whirlotron and armor is just disgusting here, right? I'm gonna pause for 1 second and see where Jeef actually ranks Apexis, because I'm not even sure if it's on the list right now. So I talked about the tracker earlier about how you can just scroll for the 7s, but on their website they also have a comms tab, which is entirely free, by the way. I want to see where Jeef ranks Apexis, because I'm not sure if it's yeah, okay. It's like the literal lowest comp. Yeah, because it's tough, man. It's only 1, right? So it started on 3 and then it was 2 and now it's 1. That's rough. Which is also why I wouldn't automatically pick the Apexis, right? If we're talking start of the season, oh, the Apexis is already on my board. Easy clap, of course. But the start, he has that... God, what's the name? I'd never take it, right? So I don't even know it. The guy in the back. I know the name. It's in my brain somewhere, but whatever. The volumizer generator dude. He got buffed now where you also magnetize it during the combat, which isn't permanent, but it does make the scaling faster. So I wonder with the buff to the guy in the back, whether Apexis is now no longer like the worst comp in the game, at least according to Jeef. Because now you are scaling faster and that is quite good. Okay, we're selling out of the Elise, which makes sense. We don't have much else to sell. Golden Touch for a little bit of extra gold. That's quite nice. There's nothing else we have to Golden Touch, so that's not Golden Touch, but eyes. Yeah, my names are going great right now, chat. He's also magnetizing here for tempo, which also makes sense again, right? He's getting quite big. Golden Touch for Titus. Very good. So he's casting a few tavern spells here. That's actually really cool. He saved that smudger in his hand for when he would cast all his tavern spells. And then he could just line all of them because the shipment was going to generate a few. And now he can just sell it. And that was a lot of free stats. It's these little things that are really cool to see. There's Taunt here, which is quite useful. Probably want to taunt the Apexis because it's going to come out of the Stitch, and when it comes out of the Stitch, you definitely want it to die. There's also Whirlotron here, and he's very likely going to end on that, right? He wants that scaling, so how is he positioning this Whirlotron? Yeah, roll one more, cycle the guy and buy. Oh, ooh. Yeah, that's just... He had to go fast, right? I do think he wants that triple, but... Wait, so... Whirlotron is triggering after... So Apexis is there. Whirlotron takes a Deathrattle of Apexis and Stitch, but Stitch doesn't have a Deathrattle yet. Yeah, this is not optimal, right? But he had to go really fast. I think if you put Whirlotron third... You summon... wait, that's awkward. What's the best positioning here? I actually don't... No, it's not obvious. Looks like he's not sure either, right? He's like, wait, what? How do I do this? Because I think you want the Stitch to eat Apexis, and you then have the Sneed copy the Stitch, so you summon another Apexis. But getting golden Apexis here would be sick, right? But he has this volumizer guy pair in the back. So he would have... Yeah, there it is. Because he rolled Zephyrus. So he's considering now selling one of the guys in the back to guarantee it. He could buy it and roll and maybe just roll one of them naturally and then hero power the other one. Okay, he's just gonna hit because he's good. So take notes, guys. If you're good at the game, you just hit. You don't have to roll first. This is a thing I do, but I also run out of time. So this is XQN essentially being decisive and saying, just hit the hero power button. This is gonna get very confusing, very awkward. Okay, it has Reborn for the golden Apexis. Needs a gold here. Ugh. Sell a volumizer or sell brand? Yep. Easy sell brand for him. See, it's like I'm selling one of my kids there, right? It's just like, oh man, I know it's got to be done, but like XQN was just like, brand's on. Sell this trash card. he needed a gold, right? And he was not gonna not get the reborn. So this is also how these decisions are made faster when you see very high level players do it. They're just like, oh, well, this is better than that, therefore I gotta do it. So it's just like, okay, bling, bling, just get it out of the way. Like, I'm always buying that reborn because it's reborning a golden Apexis, and then I'm eating that Apexis, and then I'm copying it, and it's just like, woo, really good. Oh, the reborn is actually so important as well, because now the ShadyBunny will also copy Apexis, right? Because there will be an Apexis. When does it just have to be done to sell children? Well, I mean, if you're like a poor, lumberjack living in the woods, and you got like a second wife, and she's not. Wait, is the second wife? It's the original wife. I don't know. Like, if it's a stepmother, you gotta just take your kids to the forest and hope they don't find the way back. All right, that's I can't remember the fairy tale. It's been too long. Man, yeah. So by making the golden Apexis, the ShadyBunny now by reborning the Apexis, the ShadyBunny now copies the Apexis Deathrattle and the Stitched Deathrattle. Let's go crazy with Deus. Yeah, Deus was removed. Deus was removed, but I mean, honestly, he'll settle for a Titus at this point. Ansel and Gretel? Yes. That was the reference for those of you who weren't following. I don't know. Are fairy tales that ubiquitous? Is that the word? Ubiquitous? I think so. I guess they're not the same across the world, right? So it's like half the stream doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about and be like, what? He's leaving his kids in the woods? What the fuck? All right, another reborn for the Deus. Man, this is just wait for Titus, and we have a golden touch. Okay, he's not going for the taunt shields. Deus was removed today? Yes. Maybe yesterday evening already. Maybe it was still in for this game. This was played yesterday evening. JT, thank you for the 8 months. Welcome back. Decides to just keep rolling for Titus, which makes sense. Titus is double the value, right? If you can double the effectiveness of your comp, you should probably do it. Deus is back. You played him 5 minutes ago. Wow, I got a pop-up earlier that he was removed. That sounds weird that he would be back so fast. Oh my god, this is actually pretty good. He's just big enough to tank this, right? Yeah. That mech in the back already has 1,000 health. Jesus. Huh. Is Apexis viable now that they buffed the dispenser? Metal dispenser? Is that the name? You watched this for 5 minutes thinking it was you? Yeah. And then I put my second hand up and I was like, wait, how is he moving the cards? He did have a really nice game where he was able to power level super fast, get the golden shipment, lots of extra money, had a brand for free. So this is obviously like an outlier, right? He's got a Stitch. He goldened it with the Zephyrus hero power. He has a Imorp ShadyBunny. So this is quite... I mean, but he doesn't even have Titus. So yeah, we can say that he's high rolling it and that he's alive. Which is like the bar we're setting, like, hey, he's not dying. But he doesn't have Titus, so... Juxo, thank you so much for the prime. Yeah, maybe there is something to it, guys. Now, the ShadyBunny with the Stitch is just nasty good, right? Oh my god, wait, this is the real pirate guy. Holy moly. Oh, the emotes? Man, I hate those guys that do that. Do you guys have the same thing, chat? Like, if you're winning, just shut up, right? Like, I feel like if you're winning, you just shut up. Or you just want to BM and that's fine, right? But then make your choice, right? Yeah, like the sad emote here. I feel like sometimes people do it because they're uncomfortable and they feel like they just want to say something. But like the best thing is to just shut up, I would say. Just take your win. I guess XUM was maybe even afraid of dying here? No, I mean, no. I mean, the mech in the back is too big. I wonder what the odds were. I don't think he ever dies there, right? Because there was no scam on the enemy board, so he's never scamming that mech. And I don't think the combat can be bad. Ooh, wait, there's Titus. And we have enough money, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. He's also looking at the horse here. Man, I always call the horse, what's it called? Underdog, heroic underdog. Oh, he has the matriarch and he's potentially, no, I was gonna say he's maybe trying to line up some buffs with the matriarch, but it's fine. Because he had the triple reward and it triggers off that. So I was like, oh, he's still gonna do it, okay. Just cast overconfidence, because why not? My man, here we go. Drive by plus 3 health to the board, let's go. Buying the overconfidence means he has to sell an extra card here though. If he wants to keep the utility drone, he has to sell a magnetic and then hold the underdog in his hand. Because I would guess that after seeing how big the pirate guy is, he wants to hold that. Yeah, so I guess sell a magnetic, hold the underdog for the pirate guy, and just keep buffing. You got beat so much by XQN, you're happy at the moment with your good board? Yes, but like know that like the person you're fighting, there's a high chance that they're not going to interpret that, oh, look at them emoting their heart out. I guess they're just happy to be here. That's not the interpretation is like this mother trucker emoting me. Not everyone, but it's not uncommon, right? It's not uncommon. All right, let's watch this pop off, chat. My god, this is gonna buff, so this is 3 times as effective now, right? Whew. Okay, we want some of these Apexis to die before the Whirlotron dies. Wait, he can't even kill the Whirlotron. Wait, he has Reborn Spore, that's so good. Dude, I'm getting flashbacks from Apexis at the start of the season where you would just pray that they have some scam on the board so they're able to kill your Apexis so you can keep scaling. That is so funny. I just got a flashback, yeah. Because that was exactly the thing, right? I saw the Reborn Spore and I got so happy. I was like, oh wait, we're scaling, yay. All right, now he has to fight the huge pirate guy. I wasn't paying attention to the stats last game. Oh, he's not going to buy the Titus, okay. Interesting. I guess maybe he wants just more scam? I mean, or just like, maybe Leroy position 1? So that you can kill it and make board space? Buying and selling gambler with the eyes, right, okay. I was gonna say, like, we don't have shipment anymore, so it doesn't really do much. We could have had 2 golden Titus, chat. Damn, I'm kind of down for that. Yeah, oh, shield is actually very good, yeah. Because you want to keep that Sneed Buddy alive as long as possible. I mean, not with a Sindore, right? If they have a Sindore, it sucks. Another shield. I might pass on that. Now, the shield does make the Apexis in the back way stronger because it's going to get so many buffs. But now it can also just die too early. But is that a problem? It's just going to reborn? No, I don't think that's a problem. You can taunt that. Yeah, I would have just considered picking up Titus for double golden Titus here. But he needs board space. Oh, he's going to lead with a horse to hopefully go first and kill off the horse. Man, there's so many buffs here. Beautiful. Yeah, he's thinking, do I buff my Apexis? What if it lives? I don't want to do that. Okay, fair. So 50-50 here for him to go first and kill off his heroic underdog to get a kill. But there's a blaster, so he might hit blaster, so that would suck. Because with blaster, it wouldn't even die. That's so horrible. Okay, never mind. Man, if he hits the blaster here, that's going to cost him so many stats. But he did get rewarded. It could have gone wrong, but it went really right here. All right, the blaster did remove the shields on our guys, so that module doesn't really help too much now. Sneed survived the hit. My god, look at the stats here, chat. Holy stats. Apexis is back? Question mark? Now it is Golden Titus, Sneed Buddy, Stitch, right? So probably not, but you know, instead of dead, we can say sometimes considerable. Oh my god, is it a one-shot? Wait, when this when the Sneed Buddy dies, oh, this is so toxic. 40 damage clean. Yeah, this is flashbacks from Gas Coiler. Just like out of nowhere, just killing someone.